Welcome back to Hangry District in Westeros for our Game of Thrones series. We're going to continue in King's Landing with some quick buttered carrots. This would pair perfectly with any Game of Thrones feast. So Thomas, Lord Thomas, my twin brother joining us here for the series, tell us about hot buttered carrots in King's Landing.
Cersei set a tasty table that could not be denied. They started with a creamy chestnut soup, crusty hot bread, and greens dressed with apples and pine nuts. Then came lamprey pie, honeyed ham, buttered carrots, white beans and bacon, and roast swans stuffed with mushrooms and oysters.
Well, we're definitely not going to be making any lamprey pie, but we will make these buttered carrots. Thomas is reading from the Feast of Ice and Fire, the Game of Thrones cookbook that became popular through a local blogger like myself. So here we go. These are really easy. You're going to take 2 pounds of carrots and cut them on a diagonal, and I'm going to show you how to do that. You're just going to tail and tip the carrot. That means get rid of his tail and his tip. And then just place your carrot in a diagonal like this and cut in a diagonal. Just make sure your carrot isn't wobbly. Okay, here we go. So we are going to melt how much butter? A lot, half a stick. You can use half a stick or a stick. And we're going to do that in a Dutch oven. You can use any pot that has a lid, anything with a lid, because these are going to need to be covered. And you just want to make sure that it's big enough to hold 2 pounds of carrots. So we're gonna let that melt. And basically, we're just gonna put the carrots in, cover them until it starts to steam for about 5 minutes. Then we'll reduce the heat, cover the pot again, let the carrots cook for about 20 minutes, add salt and pepper, and then at the end, toss with some fresh chives. So I'm just gonna do all that right now, and then you'll see the final product. Okay, so our butter has melted, so I'm going to put all the carrots in. Thomas, wanna grab that bowl?
Do I ever?
Careful. So we'll give these a stir. And then I'm going to cover them for about 3 to 5 minutes until it starts to steam. And then I'm going to reduce the heat and let them cook for 20 more minutes. Okay, ready?
Can't wait to teary into some of this food.
All right, let's pop this lid open and see if steam escapes. Come over for your facial. Ready? Oh, now that's how you know it's time to reduce the heat.
Got some steam.
So we're gonna give them a stir.
It was like a dragon's breath coming out.
Yeah,
of
it was. And we will reduce the heat to low and let those cook for 20 minutes. So, are you ready to plate our beautiful carrots?
Ready.
They have been cooking for 20 minutes in butter. So, as you can see, they've browned. So I'm just gonna give them a stir.
Look tasty.
Oh yeah. The heat's not even on. You can see how much these cast iron pans will retain heat. So we're gonna finish them with a little salt and some fresh chives. I'm gonna leave a few to garnish the platter with. Stir them up. Actually gonna turn the heat back on and let the butter reduce with the lid off. It'll reduce more with the lid off. And brown. And as you can see, let me try and show you here. The smaller carrots will cook more than the larger ones, which is important to, that's why you should try and have all your vegetables the same size. But in this case, they're gonna be really tasty. Some will be caramelized, others will be less, so it'll be delicious. Wanna try one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll feed you this time.
Oh yeah.
Since this feast is for me and my brother, I'm just gonna give this a rinse, and I'm not gonna care that much that you ate off of it. Okay?
Yeah, that's really good. The butter is almost has its own cooked flavor, like
Yeah?
a cooked.
Like a brown butter.
Yeah.
It's interesting, isn't it? Brown butter is like kind of nutty and rich. Is that what you're picking up?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. This is just going to reduce uncovered for like 2 more minutes. And then we'll put it on this beautiful silver platter, very Game of Thrones style, to go with our meat pie, our onions and gravy, mulled wine, and some dessert. So we've let our butter reduce and foam and brown, and now we're going to transfer the carrots onto a beautiful silver platter and top them with some chives. These are going to be really hot. Okay, Thomas, you're going to help me with this.
Yep.
Here, you take that.
Okay.
And then just sort of spoon. Oh, let's do
Yeah.
it this way. Let's do it this way.
Whichever way.
Just for the camera, you know? Okay.
Well, you got your sleeve.
Right.
Is that okay?
Yep. Beautiful buttered carrots. Yes.
Ooh, and I look at the butter that
The golden butter.
it looks like olive oil. It's so rich.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Just kind of make those even on the tray.
Man, that looks so cool. It's spreading like melted gold across the plate.
It is. And then to make it even more beautiful, we'll just sprinkle it with some chives. Since money comes in all colors, green and gold,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
In Canada, they got pink and blue.
All right. And there you have it, delicious buttered carrots with fresh chives. And let's give it a taste.
After you.
Well, you can give it some real forks.
All right. I did not polish these.
All right. Dig in, Lord Thomas.
I just want that butter sauce on everything.
Liquid gold. Cheers. Hot.
Very hop up. The carrots just, I mean, they melt in your mouth the way, how steamed they are, and plus the butter just.
I think my personal favorite, these little crispy ones, kind of caramelized. It gives it this sweet and almost candied-like flavor. These are going to go great with the rest of our feast. Thanks for tuning in for this episode of Hangry District in the Kitchen, Game of Thrones style. And check in next week for more. Thanks, Lord Thomas.